The Doc is In is sponsored by Amada Senior Care.
Fox 56 News Chief Medical Contributor Dr. Ryan Stanton is once again in studio with us.
Yeah, spring break officially underway. That means spring break trips to the beach. And Doc, you have some words of warning for people who might be susceptible to sunburn.
Well, everybody's going to be susceptible, and even though the weather can't make up its mind whether it's spring or not, it is in fact spring.
Yeah.
And over the next few weeks, a lot of area schools are going to be on spring break. So let's talk about that a little bit and get everybody ready. As many in the region get ready to set off for spring break plans, whether it's hitting the slopes, the beach, or just getting out and about somewhere, it's time to advocate for your skin and potentially a buzzkill on that spring tan. This time of year is often the first time many from the region of the country get significant sun exposure, and it's important to take steps to protect that largest organ of our body and the #1 source of cancer in Americans. So let's talk about some of these tips. Number one, promote healthy skin prior. This means moisturizing, staying away from abrasive soaps, coarse soaps, anything like that. Let's go into this with healthy skin. Base tans don't work. This is one I always heard in college and growing up, was getting a tan prior helped you not burn later. It is not healthy. In fact, it's the equivalent of about a 3 on the SPF scale, so very little protection. Wear sunscreen and apply it often. This is most important. About every 30 to 45 minutes, especially if you've been in the water, applying it often, especially on children. Avoid higher risk times during the day, middle of the day, between about noon and about 4 p.m. This is the time when the sun is the highest, the rays are direct. That's when you have the highest risk of burn. Cover the hot spots. This means covering your head, your ears, your nose, your shoulders, areas that have more direct angle to the sun and can have higher risk. I can't stress enough that a tan is actually the manifestation of the burn to the body and the damage to the cells, which increase the appearance of aging and lifetime cancer risk. Damage now is damage forever. This isn't to say that we should live in caves and avoid all sunlight, but be cautious and take care of that skin. You'll thank me later for those young people out there when you're getting to 45 years old and you start to look like a wallet.
I was literally saying wrinkles. No one wants wrinkles.
You can avoid a lot of stuff later. Yes. Taking care of your skin now.
My sister and her family, she raised her kids in California, where obviously the sun is out pretty much every day of the year. And she was always religious about getting the sunscreen on her kids. And I'm actually envious of her kids because they're now in their 20s. And their skin still looks like it's baby skin.
And there's so many sunscreens nowadays that aren't just the thick white globs that go on your face. They have one with shimmer. They have one that kind of looks like foundation.
Shimmer, yeah.
That's the one you like.
Yeah.
The shimmer one?
Yeah, but there's a lot of great protection. There's a lot of great sunscreens, natural sunscreens out there, ways to protect yourself and your skin and to make sure that it is lifelong, because you do have to live with it. These decisions now pay off later or pay back later. So taking these steps now can make a huge difference down the road. And though a lot of people want to have that summer, spring tan, those are actually the damage and the things that are going to cost you down the road.
All right. Great information as always. And thanks for not making it completely doom and gloom.
I did not completely waste your day.
Well, you never do.
But
just some days are gloomier than others.
Diet sodas are still bad for you, Paul.
I'll be right back.
Cut to break.
I actually bought a case of.
You're watching Fox 56 News. Our home, your news.